Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Diaries channel. Since the news of Are You Sure 2 rocked the fandom, Jungkook and Jimin have once again become the center of global attention. Fans' timelines are filled with questions, analysis, and speculation. Is their relationship merely a professional one? Or is there something much deeper behind the word collaboration? As more details emerge, more and more moments emerge that make it hard for fans to believe this is just a casual project. And most recently, rumors that Jungkook is planning a trip with Jimin have the entire ARMY community in an uproar. Every time the two appear on screen, whether together or separately, there's a certain aura that can't be ignored. Call it chemistry, an emotional connection, or even destiny. But many fans agree that Jikook shares a connection that can't be explained with simple labels. But then, in some recent statements, the narrative has emerged that this is all just a work collaboration. The words sounded too formal, too stiff, too bland when compared to what we saw with our own eyes. Because how could something as simple as a collaboration be filled with such conversational gazes? Such spontaneous, attentive gestures? And such a warmth that even the camera couldn't hide? When Jungkook mentioned that he was working on something and might be traveling, many assumed it was just a personal plan. But for those who paid close attention, there was one interesting thing. His facial expression changed when Jimin's name came up in conversation. It wasn't a blank expression, not just a polite smile, but something that looked like a joy that was hard to hide. And that's when rumors began to swirl about whether the trip involved Jimin. Recently, fans have also noticed how Jungkook seems very cautious when talking about Jimin in public. He doesn't shy away from it as if he's hiding something negative, but more like someone trying to protect something meaningful. The phrase, "it's just a collaboration," sounds like a barrier erected not because there's nothing more, but rather because there's something more, something he wants to keep private. Many fans interpret the term collaboration as a barrier to keep the public from intruding too deeply into their personal lives. Meanwhile, Jimin is no less mysterious. Every time Jungkook is mentioned, the look in his eyes changes. There's a softness that's hard to describe. Even when he doesn't mention Jungkook directly, the way he smiles seems to be holding a secret he doesn't want to let slip. Observant fans have noticed that Jimin has a habit of deflecting the conversation with a joke when he's hiding something.
왔어요? 네, 맞습니다. 카레, 된장.
고수들은 장비를 탓하지 않는다.
But his face can't lie, and that's what happened recently. A clip went viral of Jimin laughing when asked about the possibility of working with Jungkook again. The laugh wasn't an answer, but an emotional reaction more honest than any words could. Is the possibility of a trip together true? If the rumors are just speculation, why do the two seem so cautious yet still smile whenever the topic comes up? Are fans just too sensitive to the moment? Or are Jimin and Jungkook simply unable to completely hide their feelings in front of the camera? Some international fan sources even found gaps in their schedules during the same period. Was it a coincidence? Possibly. But Jimin isn't your average rumored couple. From their debut until today, they've always had strange synchronicities that happen without planning, or at least seem that way. From Weverse posts with impressive timing, obscured photos in mysterious locations, to similarities in small things like playlists or lyric quotes, it all leaves many fans convinced. Nothing is truly coincidental. If the trip was indeed planned, was it for a new project? Or was this finally some private time for the two of them after years of continuous work? Did they want to create new memories away from the public eye? These are questions that remain unanswered, but their expressions speak louder than any media clarification. There was a time when fandoms freed themselves from expectations and let fate take its course. But when Jimin and Jungkook emerge with such emotional closeness, it's hard to resist the idea that this relationship has gone beyond the boundaries of just co-workers. Perhaps that's the real reason they're so cautious about using the word collaboration. Because what they share, whatever it's called, defies simple description. They both know that anything shared with the public will always have a profound impact, both on them and on BTS as a whole. When the fandom asks if Jikook is just a collaboration, the answer might not be yes or no. Perhaps the two are choosing to play it safe, keeping whatever form their relationship takes from being a public game. And if the rumors of their trip together are true, then it could be a way for them to build a personal connection that cameras, articles, or rumors can't touch.
혹시 갑시다 이러면은 그래도 형한테 그건 좀 아니지 않냐 그러면은 계속 이런 식으로.
군대에서는 내가 지민이랑 그렇게 먹였는데.
다이어트를 하자고 해요 얘가. 그러면은 점심 먹고 저녁 이제 안 먹어야지 하는데 종구가 갑자기
그렇죠. 이제
그런 의미로 그리고 이번에
재밌을 것 같아요.
사람들이 만나면 너무 좋고 근데
그냥 좋았어.
One thing is clear. We can see the care in the way they talk, in the way they look at each other, and in the warm energy that radiates whenever they're in the same room. That's something that can't be written into an employment contract or hidden behind the term collaboration. Jikook isn't just two idols working together. They're two people who find comfort, care, and security in each other, both on stage and off-screen. Will that trip ever be revealed? Probably not. Perhaps we'll only know once they decide to share it, if they choose. But as long as their expressions remain that bright when they see each other, as long as those smiles appear even at the mere mention of each other's names, fans will always wonder and secretly hope that their connection is something that continues to grow, without needing to be justified or proven to anyone. And in the end, perhaps that's the implicit message Jikook is trying to convey. You don't have to understand everything. Just look at the way they treat each other. That's where the answer lies. Thank you for watching until the end, all ARMYs and Jikookers. Whatever is happening between Jungkook and Jimin, whether it's a collaboration, a secret trip, or something much deeper, we will always support them with all our love, because in the end, what matters most is their happiness. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click the like button, share it with your fellow ARMYs, and of course, subscribe so you don't miss the latest updates from Jikook Diaries. Also, turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when a new video goes live. Leave your thoughts in the comments section. I always enjoy reading ARMY's incredibly intelligent theories, analyses, and feelings. See you in the next video. Keep a soft heart, keep supporting BTS, and keep believing in the beautiful bond between Jimin and Jungkook. Purple you all. Sarangi, bye-bye.